it's Cass. Welcome back to my channel, What Cass Read. Today we're going to do some 5-star TBR predictions. I got this idea, there's several people that have done these kinds of videos, but basically it's choose 5 books on your TBR shelf that you think you can predict them being a 5-star read for you. After you read them all, then you can do a video wrapping them up and then we can see were your predictions correct. Let's start with my queen of 2017, Robin Hobb. This is Ship of Destiny. This is book number 3 in the Live Ship Traitors trilogy. I love Robin Hobb. I'm like so deep in the Hobb fandom right now that I feel very confident saying that the 3rd book in this trilogy will be a 5-star read for me. Her finales have blown me away in the past. Each book that I read, the finale is incredible. The finale for the Farseer trilogy, Assassin's Quest, was a 5-star read for me, so I feel very confident saying that Ship of Destiny will also be a 5-star read. For the people that I know who have already finished the Live Ship Traitors trilogy, they said that this book, Ship of Destiny, just brings so many things together. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So I feel very confident saying that this book is going to be a 5-star read for me. The next Robin Hobb book that I want to bring up, this is Fool's Fate by Robin Hobb. This is book number 3 in her Tawny Man trilogy, and that is the trilogy that comes after and follows the Live Ship Traitors. Now, I am so excited for this book. I cannot wait to begin it. I've still got several books ahead of me before I can even get to this one. Both Sam from Sam's Nonsense and Caitlin from Kitty G Books, who I love their fantasy channels. They have really great fantasy recommendations. Both of them have said that this is one of their favorite books of all time, if not the favorite book of all time for both of them. And they are big Hobb fanatics, just like I am. So I have no reason to doubt that this one is going to be a 5-star read. Like, they both said that this book made them cry for several hundred pages. It brings so many things together in the realm of the Elderlings that we've been building up to. Oh, I have so many books ahead of this one. I have 5 books that I have to read before I can even get to this one. But I feel incredibly confident saying that Fool's Fate by Robin Hobb is going to be one of my 5-star reads. Now we get into some wild card picks. Again, I feel pretty good about saying that these will be 5-star reads, but we'll see. The next book that I want to bring up is Red Seas Under Red Skies by Scott Lynch. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's a 5-star read. Spoiler alert, I finished The Lies of Locke Lamora this past weekend and I loved it. I loved it. The only thing that makes me nervous about declaring this as a 5-star read ahead of time is because you remember with Ship of Magic I said I wasn't so into pirate books? Well, this is a pirate book. Now, Robin Hobb convinced me that I was wrong in my ways of not appreciating pirate books for how amazing they can be. And Scott Lynch's writing is so incredibly smart that this one could be a gamble. This could be a 4-star. But no, I'm gonna say it's a 5-star. The Lies of Locke Lamora was a 5-star. I'm hopefully gonna get to this one very soon. I thought I would put it off. I don't think I'm gonna put it off any longer. The next book that I want to bring up is Traitor's Blade by Sebastien deCastell. People have said that this one is sort of a mashup of The Three Musketeers and The Lies of Locke Lamora. Well, I love Lies of Locke Lamora, so I feel like this one, with its size, it's not as dense as the 2 Scott Lynch books that I have just mentioned. It's called the Greatcoat series, so I feel very confident saying this could be a 5-star read for me in the very near future. This book is Certain Dark Things by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and I have described this in my December book haul as 3 words, which I borrowed from Adriana from Perpetual Pages. The 3 words that were used to describe this were Mexican, vampire, noir. It's been a long time since I've been able to sink into a vampire book. I love paranormal books, but I just don't get to them that much. This one really appealed to me, partly because it takes place in Mexico City. And all you had to tell me was Mexico City and vampires, and I was like, that sounds exactly like a kind of book that I want to read. I would also be interested to see if Sylvia Moreno Garcia brings some of the culture where there are different attitudes toward Mexican versus Hispanic countries. I would be interested to see if that also plays a part in the vampire factions. I've heard really, really great things about it. I cannot wait. This is The Grace of Kings, written by Ken Liu. This is book number 1 in the Dandelion Dynasty series. This is epic fantasy that melds Eastern and Western culture into one book. This one could be a wild card as well, because, I mean, look how big it is. It's a very, very dense epic fantasy tale, but that doesn't scare me off. Those are most of the books that I read anyway. Again, we have Sam from Sam's Nonsense, and we have Caitlin from Kitty G Books, Both of them have spoken incredibly highly about Ken Liu. I think Sam from Sam's Nonsense put The Grace of Kings on her top 10 books of 2017. Caitlin put the second book, The Wall of Storms, on her top 10 of 2017. So I feel comfortable enough saying that I'm gonna like this book. They both said that it's amazing, and I trust their science fiction fantasy recommendations to the letter. Oh, and I forgot. I have one more book. It was supposed to be 5 books. There's 7. It's okay. The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. I'm just gonna insert a clip because I don't own it yet. I've been meaning to purchase it for my birthday month, so that's gonna happen. But The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, I just posted my spoiler-free review and my spoiler review of The Name of the Wind, and I loved it. The Name of the Wind was an immediate 5-star read for me. Like, as soon as I opened the book and I read the first pages, I was like, I have something in my hands. But I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna throw it out there into the universe. If you're listening to me, universe, hook your girl up. The Wise Man's Fear, make it a 5-star read. I cannot wait until I have this book in my hands. I was in the bookstore the other day and I was flipping through it, and I didn't realize it was like 1,000 pages. So I didn't realize that that one was like almost double its size, but that's fine by me, so. All right, so those were my 5-star TBR predictions. I cannot wait till we get through all of these books and we can see if my predictions were correct. I like to think I have a good sense of my reading tastes, but we'll see how they end up treating me. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's at WhatCastRead, the same as this channel. Super easy to find. And of course, you can find me on Goodreads. So that way, as I'm reading these books, you can get a little sneak peek on what these ratings end up being. So when I rate my book on Goodreads, you can be in the know. And of course, you know how these videos end. I'll talk to you later. Bye.